So objectives of menu planning. What is the meaning of this term? Objective. What we want to achieve by doing menu planning. So what are our objectives by doing a menu planning? First of all, we understand what is menu planning. Here, menu planning is a process of creating a list of dishes. So it is a process of creating a list of dishes. As we had discussed that menu is a list of dish. So the process of creating this list, a menu, is called menu planning, which is best suited to an F&B outlet and offer a variety of food which is well suited to its clientele. So providing a food which is best suited to its clientele is called menu planning. So coming up, there are 10 points which are the objectives of menu planning, which points we want to achieve by doing menu planning, which we want to considerate while doing menu planning. तो अभी देख लेते हैं. So number 1, base for the F&B operation. Whatever happens in the food and beverage, even in production and service, that is dependent on the menu, whatever type of menu you have. So activity, यहाँ से देख लेते हैं. The activities which are carried out in any F&B operation depends upon the menu, be it staff hiring. So if you want to hire a staff, if that depends on the menu, whether we need experienced staff or a fresher can do. Whether we have tandoori food, then we will be requiring a chef who is specialized in tandoor. Whether we are serving sushi in the menu, so we will require staff accordingly. Equipment purchase, whatever we are offering in the menu, if we are offering a tandoori food, we would require a tandoor. If we are offering something baked, we need an oven. So all the equipment purchase depend on the menu. Method of service, so that will determine if we are, of course, offering a Gueridon service, okay, a service, live service, then we will have to provide setup accordingly. And cooking method, theme, etc. So everything is dependent on the menu. Here we can see. So this is the base. This is the base for the operation. Whatever happens in the F&B operation, the menu is the base. Second point, यहाँ पे देख लेते हैं budget. Budget is very important, of course. It is a commercial organization. If we are planning menu, so budget is important. Another important objective is budget. The available budget will determine the spending for the above mentioned activities. So whatever budget we have, accordingly we will buy equipment, we will hire staff, we will do all these activities depending on the budget. Next point is marketing. Marketing tool. Menu is a effective marketing tool. Menu is used for marketing, discovering the demand in the market and providing the guest as per their liking at a price which they are willing to pay and on a convenient location. Okay, that is the marketing tool. Next point is number 4, communication tool. Menu is an effective communication tool. It is a communication device. Menu is the most effective communication tool as it communicates to the guest. What it communicates? About the dishes available, what is the price of the dish, what are the major ingredients we discuss, that is written in the menu. Cooking method, whether they are baked, fried, grilled. And nowadays guests are even looking up menu online even before visiting the restaurant. आजकल गेस्ट किसी भी रेस्टोरेंट में जाने से पहले ऑनलाइन उसके मेन्यूज़ को देख रहे हैं, व्हाट आर दी ऑफरिंग्स, एंड अकॉर्डिंगली दे आर planning whether to go or not, whether to pay a visit or not. So it becomes a crucial part. It becomes a crucial to keep your menu updated always online. So always it should be updated. There should not be things not available. Like if a guest goes in a restaurant seeing a particular dish and the guest doesn't find it, when he visit the restaurant, that will be a very negative impression on the guest. Next point is image builder. Of course, the menu can create a good image if you have a good menu. Good in the sense the paper quality, color should be matched with the theme, folder quality, good leather quality menu, leather folder menu, font style, what style of font and color, and most important, spelling and grammar. If you are using particular French terms, or you are using any other Spanish terms, so that should be correct, because there might be people, native people might visit, and they might see these incorrect spelling or grammar, so they will not have a good impression, will give an impression on the guest mind about the profile of the restaurant. Apart from this, food and beverage will also create an impression about type of ingredients, type of equipment used, and kind of staff hired in the kitchen and service. So apart from this paper quality, color, font, and grammatical and spelling mistakes, it will also give an idea to a guest if they are using exotic dishes. So they might have the infrastructure to keep, to store these dishes. They might have the skilled staff to prepare all these dishes. They might have the facility to import these items which are mentioned in the menu. So it will create an image on the customer mind. Next point is the space availability. We have to do menu planning as per the space availability. So another object of the menu planning is the space availability in service area, that is restaurant, and kitchen, depending upon the dishes offered in the menu, such as layout of kitchen. Okay, with cooking facilities like fryer space, tandoor space, etc. So if we are planning to keep something in the menu which requires a tandoor, so we must have space for tandoor, we must have space for all these things. So it will be considerate. Similarly, if you are going to offer a dish from live trolley, for example, if you are want to offer a Gueridon trolley, that is the live service by trolley, so you should have space between your tables and chairs to move around with the trolley in the restaurant, and buffet spaces, etc. So these are all the consideration while planning a menu. Next is the nutritional value. The menu must be nutritionally balanced, so there should be a balance of nutritions. That is another point to consider while planning a menu. At the same time, it should offer variety in the dishes. Next point, number 8, that is the presentation. How the dishes are being presented. The dishes in the menu must have a variety in their color, texture, aroma, and plating. It should not be like all the dishes are almost the same color, almost the same type. All the gravies are there and all the fry items are there. So there should be a particular variety in their cooking method, in their color, in their plating, in the sizes. So if the guest is ordering a mix of things, so there should be a variety on the table. Next we go to the ninth point, and that is the theme. The menu will be, of course, planned according to the theme. So menu must reflect the theme of the restaurant. That is self understood. And number 10 and last point is the time. Time for both. Time for the guest also. How much time your guest has to eat, whether uh, it is in the busy area, office area, where people have less time to sit down and eat, so they cannot spend much time, or and time, your time also when you are cooking in the restaurant, in the kitchen. So how much time you have for cooking, that is the point to consider. So how much time you can devote. The time is another important objective for menu planning to consider. the time availability of customer, and preparation time of the dishes as per the menu will determine what type of dishes we should keep in our menu. So these were the 10 points which are the objectives of menu planning. I hope you understand these points. They are very easy. Thank you so much.